What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I wanted to do another reaction video on 15 most unusual foods banned in America. I have not seen this video, so we both are going to be watching it together. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see.
Foods that no matter how tasty, how heavenly, how delectable they are, you just shouldn't eat them. And then there are some foods that no matter what the tradition or late night craving is, if you want it, you're going to have to get a plane ticket because you can't eat it here. And unless you're prepared to pay a hefty fine or even serve jail time, you better be careful not to get caught with any of these 15 most unusual foods banned in America.
What?
Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to The Supreme, and click the notification bell for more lit content. Let's get rolling. Number 15. Haggis. Coming straight out of Scotland, we have the famous haggis. The meaty loaf, which is a delicacy in Scotland and to Scots all over the world, is made from sheep's pluck, which consists of the animal's heart, the lungs, and the liver, mixed with onions, oatmeal, animal fat, spices, and stock, all cooked in a sheep's stomach. Tasty, right?
Oh my god! I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. What are they doing? Oh, that just gave me. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, we'll try to continue to watch this. What am I picking? Okay, let's see.
Well, you're not going to be getting any traditional haggis anytime soon. At least not here in the United States. While most of the ingredients are readily available, in 1971, the U.S. banned the import of sheep's lungs due to the butchering process potentially contaminating the lungs with fluids such as phlegm and stomach juices, which could potentially make the consumer very sick. With sheep
oh my god! I would make something like this to watch. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. Oh my gosh. I'm glad it's banned. I'm glad it's not here. That sounds crazy. Oh my gosh.
A major part of the meal, Scottish Americans would have to find a substitute. Companies in the United States began producing the traditional dish with a sheepless twist using lamb and liver as substitutes and cooking it all in an artificial casing. Number 14. Kasumarzu. Do you like cheese? It seems like the fancier the cheese gets, the weirder the process to make it becomes. And by that logic, this cheese is the fanciest. Hailing from the Italian island of Sardinia, this cheese called Kasumarzu literally translates to rotten cheese. And if the name isn't off-putting enough, it's made by introducing the larva of a cheese fly called...
Oh my god, you guys. I don't know if I can finish watching this. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, I'm glad it's banned. I'm gonna continue trying to watch this. Oh my gosh. This is too crazy. Oh my god.
Piophila into a traditional sheep's milk cheese called pecorino, allowing their digestive juices to break down the fats and causing the cheese to become soft. The maggots remain inside the cheese until it is eaten. Yeah, the maggots get eaten too. It's actually considered dangerous to eat this cheese if the maggots are not alive. I'm just gonna pass and not eat this cheese at all. I like to play it safe, and food scientists say that normal stomach acid isn't enough to kill off the maggots once the cheese has been eaten. And some of the squirmy cheese eaters may get stuck in the consumer's intestines. This could potentially lead to a condition called pseudomyosis, a condition where the larva actually continues to grow inside of you. I did say I'd pass, right? For this reason, the cheese was banned in the US and completely outlawed by the European Union.
Oh my
Number
gosh.
13. Absinthe. Absinthe, the green fairy. This super high-proof alcoholic beverage from Switzerland has been around since the 18th century. Popular with writers and artists, this green spirit has been the muse to many, such as Edgar Allan Poe, Oscar Wilde, Pablo Picasso, and Vincent van Gogh. The drink is also thought to cause seizures and hallucinations. It was even said to be responsible for Van Gogh losing his mind. It's prepared by pouring a small glass of the mean green drink and setting a slotted spatula, called an absinthe spoon, over the glass with a sugar cube on top. Then slowly drip water onto the sugar until it dissolves. After that, it's down the hatch. It was banned by the United States in 1915 after studies of the drink found that it contained trace amounts of thujone, a chemical known to cause seizures. There was a revival of interest in this green potion in the 90s, and alcohol makers began to sell thujone-free absinthe. Today, there are still ways you can purchase the original recipe, if you dare. But before you go looking for some psychedelic trip, you should know that studies have shown you will probably die of alcohol poisoning before you ever hallucinate.
That is insane. I heard of this. Never would I try it. But this is crazy. I'm glad they banned it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Number 12. Pig's blood cake. If you're hungry for blood...
Oh my god! What in the world? Oh my gosh, this is gross. Oh, I'm sorry. I can do this.
Related to Edward Cullen, then stop over in Taiwan for this blood delicacy. Pig's blood cake, or black cake, is sold all over Taiwan by street food vendors as a snack. It's made by cooking sticky rice and mixing it with pork blood. It's left to set, with the rice binding the blood together. It's then seasoned and eaten with a sauce of your choosing. I don't even like white cake, so I'm almost sure I won't like blood cake. This traditional Taiwanese snack was reportedly banned in the United States as the preparation of the blood was deemed unsanitary, unhygienic, and could potentially lead to pathogens being introduced into the food.
Oh my gosh, why would people create this? This looks so gross. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh
2010, television and newspapers in Taiwan reported that the U.S. had totally banned the delicacy after a rumor was overheard by a reporter in an airport in L.A. This little rumor continued to spread until it reached all the way up to the Taiwanese president, Ma Ying-jeou, who stated, "I don't think they understand the culture in Taiwan. How could they ban such a delicious food?" Turns out, it wasn't banned at all. It was all a big misunderstanding over the preparation guidelines that snowballed out of control. This ironic little snack can be purchased in the U.S. at your local Taiwanese pig blood cake dealer. Number 11.
I'm always down to try things, but the ones that have been listed, I would never try them. I'm a spontaneous person when it comes to trying new things, but none of these I would care to want to know.
Lazy cakes. Lazy cakes were brownies made in Memphis, Tennessee, and sold across the United States. The chocolatey cake was sold for just $2.50 at convenience stores and was marketed as a snack to help you unwind after a long day, and included 4 milligrams of melatonin in each serving. Melatonin is a hormone that's naturally produced in the pineal gland and helps to regulate your sleep cycle. It's often used for short-term relief of sleeplessness when taken in pill form as a supplement. But adding sleep supplements to cheap brownies and slapping a giant cartoon character on the label was a big no-no for the FDA, and in 2011, after reports of several kids being hospitalized, these bedtime brownies were banned. Number 10.
I never knew about those.
Kinder Surprise Eggs. If you have small children, then it's easy for you to see why this next tasty treat was banned. These chocolatey goodies were sold by the Ferrero Company starting in 1974. And if you've ever seen one, it's basically just a hollowed-out chocolate egg with a toy inside. The small toy that sometimes needed assembly came packaged inside of a small, yellow, bite-sized capsule. Yeah, there's a bite-sized toy inside of a child's candy. Not being completely in error, the company did in fact have warning labels printed on the packaging, but expecting a kid to read a candy label before eating it is like telling a lion to slow down and chew its food. It ain't gonna happen. The FDA dropped the ban hammer on the Kinder Egg in 1997 for violating the 1938 Food and Drug Cosmetics Act, which was meant to protect the public from negligent manufacturers and regulating what goes inside of their products. You're still able to buy a variant of the Kinder Egg in the US, but there is a hefty fine for being caught inside the country with the outlawed original.
That's crazy.
Number 9. Orderlin. Native to Europe and Western Asia, the orderlin, or orderlin bunting, is a small bird about 6.5 inches long with a wingspan of just 10 inches. For centuries, this small bird was eaten as a rite of passage by French chefs. It was captured alive and force-fed until nice and fat. The tiny bird was then drowned in brandy. After, the bird is roasted whole and eaten the same way. The diner traditionally eats the small bird whole with a napkin over his head, leaving only the beak. The reason for the napkin is debated. Some say it's to shield the one eating from God's eyes as they enjoy the tasty meal, while others believe it's to savor the aroma of the meal.
What?
And some just think it's for the bones. But the wild preparation for this bird isn't the reason the tasty tweeter was banned. Due to overhunting and poaching, the population of the orderlins dropped drastically. And in 1999, the French government banned the bird's use. While loosely enforcing the laws, the orderlin population continued to drop, and it's believed that in 1999 up to 50,000 orderlins were being poached annually. This caused the French government to completely ban and strictly enforce laws to ensure the orderlin population isn't completely wiped out. Number 8.
Oh my gosh, that is just crazy. People are crazy. Eating a freaking bird? Why? I can't. Oh my gosh, this is freaking crazy. Oh my gosh, the stuff that's on YouTube, I can't.
Ackee fruit. Ackee fruit is the national fruit of Jamaica. It's delicious in fish, stew, and soup dishes, and is the cause of the Jamaican vomiting sickness. Doesn't sound like the delicious delicacy that it's intended. Turns out, if the fruit is not ripe, it contains soapberry toxins found in the arrows and seeds. Soapberry toxins, when in the body, become lethal through a series of very complicated chemical reactions that my limited science knowledge is unable to explain thoroughly. Just know that ultimately, you become hypoglycemic, leading to dehydration, coma, seizures, and even death. I think I'll hold off on having the national dish the next time I vacation in Jamaica. Now, all can be avoided if the fruit is harvested at just the right time, when they are fully ripe. That might be cutting it too close for me. Not only are these fruits used for Jamaica's national dish, its fragrant smell makes it an awesome cologne. The durable wood of the plant is used to make oars and paddles. Also, the ripened arrows can be used in traditional medicine. Thinking of testing the waters? Don't bother. This fruit is FDA banned due to that high probability of Jamaican vomiting sickness. Number 7.
Crazy.
Sassafras oil. A pleasant tasting plant used for medicinal purposes that is unsafe and harmful? Perhaps that's the defense mechanism of the sassafras plant that makes sassafras oil. This herbal supplement was used by Native Americans and early settlers as a flavor booster. It was also used in teas and tonics, as it was believed that it was a treatment for ailments such as gout, sprains, arthritis, to manage diabetes, treat parasites, and more. How could something so pleasant be banned? Apparently, the saffron in sassafras is cancer-causing, and if consumed in high amounts, sassafras can cause vomiting and hallucinations. That's a heck of a pros-con list. I think I'll leave it to science to keep looking for alternative treatments. No.
I swear. In a way, I'm glad that they ban these things because they sound crazy as heck. Yeah, it's crazy.
6. Pufferfish. Pufferfish are known for being one of the most toxic animals on Earth, alongside some species having spiny skin and large teeth. So why in the world would this be considered a food? Well, this fish is considered a delicacy in Japan. So get this, if prepared incorrectly, symptoms of pufferfish poisoning include lightheadedness, dizziness, numbness, vomiting, paralysis, and eventually the dinner participants turned victim asphyxiation due to a paralyzed diaphragm. The toxin has been known to be 100 times more toxic than cyanide. Talk about the Last Supper. It's so toxic that it's been banned in many countries completely unless it comes from a known controlled source. Hopefully people will opt to eat the non-toxic pufferfish, and I'll opt to just not even take the chance at all.
That is crazy. I never knew that. But that kind of makes me think, like, that's crazy how some fish are edible, and this one is not. I wouldn't. I'm glad I know that. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Ugh.
5. Unpasteurized milk. Milk does the body good until it doesn't and causes violent diarrhea and or vomiting. How in the world?
Order our warm and toasty sandwiches for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup only at Panera.
HPV, it's about certain cancers.
Now's the time to help protect your child. Talk to your child's doctor today.
Did milk become a banned food? Well, to be more specific, unpasteurized milk is banned in some U.S. states due to its danger. In fact, the milk that we grew up on is considered pasteurized. Pasteurization is a process in which the milk is heated to about 161 degrees Fahrenheit in an effort to kill off harmful bacteria, named for its inventor, Louis Pasteur, who has been credited for avoiding harmful illnesses such as E. coli, salmonella, and many more. These illnesses could even be fatal to certain vulnerable patient populations. The consumption of raw milk or milk straight from the cow, goat, or buffalo directly to the humans has been banned in many U.S. states in order to curb the incidence of blood-borne illness. Of course, the pasteurization process will not only make milk safe, but also yogurts, cheeses, and even ice creams.
Interesting.
Ice cream? You scream. We all scream for pasteurized ice cream. Or something like that. 4. Sea turtles. Another banned Chinese delicacy on our list includes the sea turtle. While conservation efforts are made to preserve these reptiles due to ocean population, a contributor to the declining numbers are also...
I heard of turtle soup, but that's like something that I definitely would not want to try. Eating turtle? Oh my gosh, no.
To sea turtles being used as meat. These reptiles are seen as easy access food to many coastal city residents. Due to the turtle being on the endangered species list, it's now banned to capture sea turtles for food, for obvious reasons. Turtle meat is not the only reason why these animals are endangered. They're considered culturally important to many groups around the world. They're not only considered a delicacy, but also useful in making jewelry or clothing. While the enactment of sea turtle hunting bans, along with many other conservation efforts, hopefully we'll see a full comeback for these little guys for many years more.
No.
3. Bird's nest soup. Hard to imagine that a simple family home for a family of birds can be considered a delicacy somewhere in the world. I mean, they're usually made of sticks and small pieces of trash, right? How could this possibly have been a popular dish in some parts of the world? Popular in Chinese cuisine, bird's nest soup takes the dried nest of the swallow, or swiftlet, which is then dissolved in water. This rare dish is said to be very nutritious and rich in flavor and does not need a...
Hold on. Oh my gosh. Why am I... Yes. What in the world? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Some of these things. I don't even know. These things. It's giving me like. I don't know why people think of these crazy things to try. I can't.
Flavoring. It's also believed to promote good skin health and is known to be an aphrodisiac. This protein-rich dish is actually made from the dried, solidified salivary secretions of the swiftlet. Yeah, this dish is made from solid swiftlet spit and not sticks at all. The soup has no plant material in it at all. So why ban this soup that seemingly does no harm to the animals themselves? Obviously, the nests are made for laying eggs, but these birds are creating these nests at dangerous heights. When they're retrieved, they must undergo a rigorous cleaning process, often introducing bleach into the dish.
Oh my gosh. So what that is the nest of the bird that they're freaking eating? I can't. That is so gross.
This caviar of the East can run you about $10,000 per kilogram. Number 2, foie gras. So I have had duck before, but never thought twice about intentionally eating fattened duck liver. Fattened duck liver, or more familiarly known as foie gras, is made by purposefully force-feeding ducks twice a day, thus fattening their livers to 10 times its size, then slaughtering them for their livers. Foie gras is a popular French delicacy that, I hear,
Ew.
tastes buttery and delicate, musky with a hint of bitterness. I don't think I'm sold just yet. Foie gras is a very versatile dish which can be made into dessert or savory foods and served either hot or cold with different spices to enhance its rich taste. So why is this considered a banned food? Well, there have been lots of concerns with the welfare and inhumane treatment of the animals.
This is so gross. This is so gross. Ew. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
The force-feeding procedure of the ducks and geese consists of garbage feeding, where the animals are stuffed with food intentionally, often causing great stress and injury to the animal. Force-feeding causes injuries to the sternum, resulting in necrosis, all while the suffering animals are stuffed in cages with at times 4 or more other birds. The enlarged livers cause their abdomen to expand, and eventually the birds suffocate to death. There have also been studies of the transfer of proteins from prolonged stress of the birds causing amyloidosis and rheumatoid arthritis in humans.
This is too much.
Due to these controversies, the production and sale of foie gras has greatly decreased in popularity.
It should.
I'll have to say,
why
for the
would
sake
people
of
want to
Daffy and
eat
Darnell,
this? This
I'll
is
happily pass on
crazy.
this dish. Number 1. Shark fin. When you think of Jaws, the killer shark relentlessly pulling swimmers under the water to feast on while the background ominous cello music is playing, you probably didn't think of sharks being a threatened species. Well, shark fin soup is a known Chinese delicacy in which is not only traditional in China, but is also considered a luxury food there. This soup was popular amongst Chinese emperors in the Ming Dynasty. As shark's fin became more popular, its use was expanded more and more in stews and stir-fry. While shark fin was used to impress guests of prestige, it was also a concerning food of choice. In fact, some restaurants started selling an artificial shark fin knockoff, which contained dangerous chemicals, which prompted many restaurants to slow down the sale and consumption of shark fin. Other concerns were for conservation and ethics.
See, I like fish and stuff, but I would not do that. No, can't.
Sharks are hunted for their fins while they're still alive. Sharks are captured, have their fins removed, then tossed back into the ocean. Without fins, the shark is unable to filter oxygen through the water, and they later suffocate to death. Studies have shown that there are 70 to 100 million sharks hunted each year for that reason, making them a vulnerable species. Shark finning has decreased, and the popularity of shark fin dishes along with it. From the early 2000s through present day, there has been a worldwide effort to ban the practice of shark finning, which has been endorsed by celebrities. There you have it. 15 banned foods.
Heck no. Oh my gosh. So, let me just tell y'all. I swear, these videos are crazy, and I almost could not finish watching them because it was just too much. But I'm hoping that you guys did. I'm hoping you guys made it to right here. I was just curious of what these 15 most unusual foods were. And they're gross, and I'm glad they're banned. But, it's crazy. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope y'all haven't, or y'all weren't eating or about to eat, because this is crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But go ahead and subscribe if you have not. Hit that like button and leave me a comment what your thoughts were on this video. It's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.